Çok.
Benim de içim esindi. Ömer.
Interest among fans, commentators, and entertainment observers. This persistence is not unusual. In the world of celebrity news, some stories remain active because they touch on themes that audiences find universally compelling. Relationships, trust, personal conflict, and public image are subjects that resonate far beyond the entertainment industry. As a result, controversies often develop a life of their own. They evolve through discussion, interpretation, and repeated analysis, sometimes becoming larger than the original event itself. The story connected to Sahra Isik illustrates exactly how this process works: the creation of public narratives. Every major controversy eventually develops multiple narratives. One narrative may focus on the original allegation, another may center on media coverage, a third may examine the reactions of fans and social media users. Over time, these different narratives begin competing for public attention. Some audiences focus on emotional aspects of the story. Others become interested in the broader cultural implications. Still others pay attention primarily to the entertainment figures involved. The result is a complex public conversation in which different groups often interpret the same events in very different ways. Headlines play a powerful role in shaping public perception. For many readers, a headline is the first, and sometimes only, part of a story they encounter. This reality places enormous responsibility on media organizations. A carefully written headline can accurately summarize a situation while acknowledging uncertainty. A sensational headline, however, may encourage assumptions that go beyond the available evidence. In celebrity journalism, where competition for audience attention is intense, the balance between attracting readers and maintaining accuracy becomes particularly important. The controversy surrounding Sahra Isik serves as a reminder of how influential media framing can be. One reason controversies continue attracting attention is that people naturally seek resolution. Psychologists often describe this as a desire for closure. When a story contains unresolved elements, audiences continue thinking about it. They search for additional information and remain interested in future developments. The absence of definitive answers can therefore extend the life of a controversy. In this case, many observers continued discussing the story because they felt that important details remained unclear. Whether those answers eventually emerge is uncertain, but the desire to find them helps explain the controversy's lasting visibility. Speculation has always been part of entertainment culture. Fans enjoy discussing possibilities, predicting outcomes, and analyzing developments involving public figures. However, speculation becomes more complicated when it concerns real individuals and personal allegations. Unlike discussions about fictional storylines, real-world controversies can affect reputations and careers. This distinction makes responsible discussion especially important. Entertainment experts frequently emphasize that speculation should never be confused with confirmation. Maintaining that distinction helps protect fairness and accuracy within public conversation. Modern celebrities face expectations that extend far beyond their professional work. Audiences often expect public figures to share aspects of their personal lives, engage with fans online, and respond to public controversies. At the same time, celebrities are also expected to maintain privacy and professionalism. Balancing these competing demands can be difficult. The controversy connected to Sahra Isik highlights how quickly personal matters can become subjects of widespread discussion and public scrutiny. It also demonstrates the challenges celebrities face when deciding whether and how to respond to rumors. One of the most important lessons emerging from the story involves media literacy. In a world where information is constantly available, audiences must evaluate sources carefully. Questions such as the following become increasingly important. Is the information verified? What is the original source? Has the claim been independently confirmed? Are facts being distinguished from opinions? Is context being provided? These questions help readers navigate complex stories and avoid being influenced by misinformation. As digital communication continues evolving, media literacy will likely become even more essential. Attention has become one of the most valuable resources in modern media. Entertainment stories compete not only with each other, but also with news, sports, technology, and countless forms of online content. Controversies often attract attention because they combine emotional stakes with uncertainty. This combination encourages audiences to continue following developments. However, the pursuit of attention can also create incentives for sensationalism. For this reason, maintaining journalistic standards remains crucial, especially during high-profile controversies. Amid discussions about media trends, social platforms, and public narratives, it is important to remember the human element. Celebrity stories involve real people. Behind every headline are individuals with personal lives, relationships, careers, and emotions. This perspective does not eliminate public interest, but it does encourage a more thoughtful approach to discussion. Recognizing the humanity of those involved helps create a healthier media environment and promotes more balanced conversations. Perhaps the most significant aspect of the controversy is what it reveals about contemporary culture. The story reflects a world in which information spreads instantly, audiences participate actively in public debates, and social media plays a central role in shaping perception. It demonstrates both the opportunities and challenges created by modern communication technologies. Most importantly, it highlights the continuing importance of accuracy, fairness, and critical thinking. Moving toward closure. Every controversy eventually reaches a point where public interest begins to decline or new information provides greater clarity. Whether this story ultimately receives a definitive resolution remains unknown. What is clear is that it has already generated important conversations about celebrity culture, media responsibility, and the role of audiences in shaping public narratives. Those discussions may ultimately become the controversy's most lasting legacy. Conclusion, Part 9 of this ongoing feature underscores a simple but essential reality. In the age of digital media, stories often evolve far beyond their origins. The controversy linked to Sahara Isik became not only a topic of entertainment news, but also a reflection of broader questions about fame, privacy, journalism, and public judgment. As audiences continue seeking answers, the importance of evidence, context, and responsible reporting remains paramount. Until verified information provides greater clarity, the story will continue serving as a reminder that the search for truth is often more complex than the controversy surrounding Sahara Isik's remarks continued to attract attention. It became increasingly clear that the discussion had evolved far beyond the original allegation. What started as a personal claim developed into a complex public conversation involving celebrity culture, social media influence, media ethics, and audience behavior. Along the way, countless opinions emerged, numerous theories circulated, and public curiosity remained remarkably strong. The story functions in an era where information travels instantly and public engagement can shape the direction of a narrative. Entertainment journalism has changed dramatically over the past 2 decades. In the past, celebrity stories were often controlled by magazines, newspapers, and television programs. Information moved relatively slowly, giving journalists more time to verify facts before publication. Today, the environment is very different. Social media platforms allow stories to spread globally within minutes. Audiences no longer wait for official reports, they actively participate in discussions as events unfold. This shift has created a faster and more dynamic news cycle, but it has also introduced new challenges related to accuracy, verification, and accountability. The controversy connected to Sahra Isik provides a clear example of these changes in action. Public fascination with celebrities is not a new phenomenon. For generations, audiences have followed the lives of actors, musicians, athletes, and television personalities. What has changed is the level of access available to the public. Through social media, fans can now follow celebrities almost in real time. They see personal updates, photographs, opinions, and interactions that previous generations never had access to. This increased visibility creates a stronger sense of familiarity. As a result, controversies involving public figures often feel more personal to audiences than they once did. Some observers dismiss celebrity controversies as entertainment gossip. However, stories like this often reveal larger truths about society. They show how information spreads. They demonstrate how public opinion forms. They highlight the influence of digital platforms. They reveal the challenges of balancing freedom of discussion with fairness and responsibility. For these reasons, controversies frequently become valuable case studies in communication, media behavior, and cultural trends. Throughout the discussion surrounding Sahra Isik's comments, one principle has remained particularly important: the need for evidence. In an era of instant communication, it can be tempting to reach conclusions quickly. Yet history repeatedly demonstrates the dangers of doing so. Many high-profile stories have evolved dramatically once additional information became available. Some allegations were confirmed. Others proved inaccurate. Still others turned out to be far more complex than initial reports suggested. This reality underscores the importance of patience and careful analysis. One of the defining characteristics of modern controversies is the speed of public judgment. Online platforms encourage immediate reactions. People often form opinions based on limited information and then share those opinions widely. While public discussion can be valuable, it also carries risks. Premature conclusions may influence reputations before facts are fully established. This challenge affects not only celebrities, but also journalists, commentators, and audiences. Creating a healthier information environment requires a collective commitment to fairness and accuracy. The controversy also highlights the growing importance of reputation management within the entertainment industry. Public figures increasingly rely on communication strategies designed to help them navigate periods of intense scrutiny. This trend is likely to continue. As digital platforms become even more influential, managing public perception will remain a critical aspect of celebrity careers. Future controversies may unfold differently in terms of technology, but the fundamental challenges of communication, trust, and credibility are unlikely to disappear. Perhaps no factor has shaped modern entertainment culture more profoundly than social media. Platforms have transformed audiences from passive consumers into active participants. Fans no longer simply read news, they comment on it, share it, analyze it, and sometimes help shape it. This shift has democratized public conversation, but it has also increased the responsibility of individual users. Every post, comment, and share contributes to the broader information ecosystem. The controversy surrounding Sahra Isik illustrates both the power and complexity of this new reality. Lessons for audiences. For audiences, the story offers several important lessons. Verify information before accepting it as fact. Distinguish between allegations and confirmed evidence. Consider the credibility of sources. Remain open to new information. Avoid making assumptions based solely on speculation. These principles are valuable not only for celebrity news, but for all forms of information consumption. In an age of constant connectivity, critical thinking has become an essential skill. Even after extensive discussion, some aspects of the controversy remain unresolved. This uncertainty may frustrate those seeking definitive answers, but it also reflects a broader reality of public life. Not every question receives an immediate answer. Not every controversy reaches a clear conclusion. Sometimes the search for truth is a gradual process requiring patience, evidence, and careful evaluation. The story surrounding Sahra Isik's comments ultimately became more than a celebrity headline. It evolved into a conversation about media, technology, public perception, and the responsibilities that accompany modern communication. Whether future developments provide additional clarity or not, the controversy has already left a lasting impression on entertainment discussions. It has highlighted the strengths and weaknesses of the digital information age and reminded audiences of the importance of thoughtful, evidence-based analysis. As this extended feature series concludes, one message stands above all others: facts matter. In a world where rumors can travel faster than verified information, maintaining a commitment to accuracy remains essential. The controversy linked to Sahra Isik captured public attention because it combined mystery, emotion, celebrity culture, and unanswered questions. Yet its greatest significance may lie in the lessons it provides about how modern society consumes and interprets information. Long after the headlines fade, those lessons will remain relevant, not only for celebrities and journalists, but for everyone navigating the increasingly complex world of digital communication.